To talk about the Dutch university, we need first to talk about high school in Netherlands, and which is divided into three categories. The first one is secondary education. In Dutch, this level is the VWO. Scientific secondary education is the only modality that gives straight access to research universities. And in order to prepare you to the universities, it has the highest working load. It lasts 6 years, and the student graduate at average 18 years old. The other level is general secondary education. This level is referred to as HAVO. It's one level below the VWO, and it gives you straight access to applied science university. It lasts 5 years, and the student graduate at age 17. The last 2 years of HAVO and the last 3 years of VWO are called second phase. And then the student can select a specialization in four following areas, which are science and technology, science and health, economy and society, and culture and society. And then the last one is vocational preparatory secondary education. Finally, the so-called VMBO, it lasts 4 years and aims to prepare the student for a profession. The VMBO gives access to the MBO vocational training that will complete the student's training. The MBO is not considered higher education. Their students are prepared to take on a practical and specific function. This is the path that plumbers, carpenters, electricians, and other professionals follow. And within each levels, there are sub-levels with different specializations. In addition, the student can change the category also according to their performance. No one is held hostage by a choice they made when they were 12 years old. If it is going very well at one level, it can rise to another one more challenging, just as if the kid or the student is on a high level but is not giving notice, can go for a lower one. Now we're talking about the Dutch university system. There are two, but now the first one is the university. This level of education is called WO, which means scientific education. Universities are more focused on academic teaching and research. Usually the careers demand that you do a master's degree later. The graduation lasts 3 years, and the master's degree lasts for 1 to 3 years, depending on your area of study. Therefore, following this line, it is considered that the total time of studies can be from 4 to 6 years. In addition, there is the possibility of taking a doctorate later. And because the university preparatory high school itself lasts 6 years, the one who chose this path is the one who spent more time studying. Higher education in the Netherlands is one of the best in the world, and 13 research universities are well placed in the Time Higher Education ranking. It was one of the most representative countries in the ranking. So when you say you want to study in Holland, and someone makes some nasty jokes, have these facts ready. It is also important to emphasize that not all the universities have the majority of courses, as it is in Brazil. Tilburg, for example, has a focus on humanities. There you can study administration, economics, law, but do not expect to find engineering, for example. Now I'm going to talk about the second part of the Dutch university system, which is the Hogeschool, or the University of Applied Sciences. In Hogeschool, they aim at more practice and therefore have a mandatory internship module. And just to spend about 6 months only interning, the time to get a degree is 4 years. However, unlike research universities, a master's degree is not compulsory. So only with your baccalaureate is education considered to be completed.
The selection process in the Netherlands is carried out directly with the institution. It once has specific requirements and deadlines, so the first step is to talk to Dutch university of interest to know all the requirements you must meet.
As in Brazil, has caused Harvard University to urge an office to foster academic exchange between the two countries. Brazil has changed Brazilian democratic institutions, have gained strength, and the country has another image abroad. Besides history, Kenneth Maxwell of the Center of Brazilian Studies at Harvard.
The vestibular is the most traditional way of accessing the Brazilian universities and tests all the knowledge taught in the secondary education. The vestibular can be applied by the institution itself or by specialized companies.
The objective of the Students' Finance Fund for Higher Education, FIES, is to finance undergraduate students who can't afford the cost of their training. In order to apply for FIES, students must be regularly enrolled in paid institutions, enrolled in the program, and with positive evaluation in the evaluation process of the MEC.
The National High School Examination is another voluntary way of entering the higher education.
And now to talk about the second one, which is about whole school, which is called HBO, that means